I've got involved in the program through my relationship with Dr. Angel Chick as his trainer. And as he worked with the system and product that we're using and just started realizing some of the results himself, he just came to a point where he just believed it would be something great for his, his patients to experience as well. I think the best candidate for this program is the person that maybe needs to lose 50 pounds or less. They're going to do real well in a 90-day period of time. They're going to be able to see good results in that period of time. Also start developing that lifestyle habit. Typically people, and not saying that it won't work for people that need to lose more, but people that lose more typically will have more issues that may be not diet related, contributing to that weight. I've been a trainer for actually just over 30 years, working with, multiple gyms. I've been a multiple gym owner. In the late 1980s, actually owned a Gold's Gym in California. Started competing in the mid 1980s, competed through the early 90s, retired from competing, and then actually went back and competed again last year after being 20 years out of competing. Just basically a lot of different facets of the industry, from working on the training floor to working on the nutrition side. There was one point that I actually managed and maintained 16 nutrition centers for LA fitness clubs. And just really got a heart myself for working with people on the nutrition side. Just realizing that people just don't know what to do out there. So much information, so much of that information is incorrect, and again, just very, very confusing. And now in today's day and age, with people being able to just Google nutrition, they get thousands of answers and people just really have no idea what to do. And I've always believed that there's been a big separation between the fitness industry and the medical industry, and there's just a gap there that I've always wondered, like, how are we going to really fill this gap? Because we're trying to work with people holistically, on our side, and work with their wellness to where they're actually in a prevention type program so they don't end up at the doctor, but they go to the doctor once they've become sick. And we've always thought it'd be wonderful if there was just some type of program, some component we could put together and keep people healthy. And Dr. Angel Chick really saw that vision, and I realized that with him last year, and it just kind of brought Healthy Beautiful Me to what it is today. My wife will really be able to expand on this as well. But with that holistic approach, we're helping people get to where they can find out kind of that cause and effect. Where they are right now, being overweight, being unhealthy, being out of shape, there's some reason, other than just the obvious that may be causing that. And you have to look at the diet industry in the United States. It's about 92% repeat business. And most dieters completely fail when they diet. And we try and help people, find the reasons that that's happened to them in the past. And then the Healthy Beautiful Me program, we're giving them an alternative. And it's something that is not a diet, because what they've done in the past is diet. When people diet, they get into well, first let me say that, the first three letters, D-I-E, is die. I don't like that right off the bat. So, what we do is we help people get into a healthy meal plan, and we help them get into a lifestyle plan so it's something they can do forever. When people diet, they have a temporary mindset. I think, okay, I'm going to start this diet. I've only got to stick to it until I lose, my 20, 30 pounds or what my goal is. But at that point, once they're successful losing that 20 or 30 pounds, even if they make it, they don't know what to do after that. So they go right back to doing what they were doing before. There's also the dieter cycle, where people, they remember, hey, when I started dieting, I cut my calories, I increased my activity, started doing cardio, started walking or what have you. So their body is going to get to a set point, and they're going to plateau. People in that dieter cycle, once they plateau, they say, hey, wait a minute, I cut my calories, I started doing cardio, I lost weight. So what they'll do is cut their calories even more, so they're restricting their food intake, restricting their fuel, and then they'll go increase their activity again. So that's when the body starts getting into, metabolic trouble, because at that point they're losing lean muscle tissue instead of losing fat. So even they may step on the scale, they see they're getting results, but they're starting to feel worse, they're becoming tired, their body actually doesn't look as good, although they're losing weight. And that's typically when people they'll quit, go back to what they were doing. So with the Healthy Beautiful Me program and the nutrition component that we use, it's really teaching them lifestyle. And we've also got another component of the program that's healthy mind and body. So again, it's going to help them determine, why they've kind of been in this cycle in the past. And that's part of that holistic approach. So it's kind of healing everything from the mind, working on that mindset, working on the body, and then again, working on the meal plan, supplements, and so forth, and teaching them how to live.